So I'm going to do a review on this car cover from Amazon. It's for like a 185 to 193 inch vehicle, and you're looking at a Toyota Avalon. So this is like my third or fourth car cover. A couple of them were just cheapy ones, you know, you buy an auto parts store, universal fit. And this one's a kind of universal fit too. And I've also purchased some custom ones where it was sewn specifically for the vehicle in question. And of course, those were hundreds of dollars. And this one wasn't. 65, 69, somewhere in there. I didn't look before I started filming. It has quite a few really nice features. And one of the nicest ones is the tie-down strap. So if you look here at the tie-down strap, what you want to notice is it's in front of the front wheel, and then there's another one that's behind the back wheel. Well, that is outstanding, because all of the other car covers I had, the way you latched it down to prevent the wind from blowing it off was you would take the strap and you would throw it underneath the vehicle, go on the other side, and lock it down. Whereas this one, you can just walk it around the front, clip it on the other side, all good. Super easy. Why didn't someone think of that before? But they thought of it on this one, and I like it. So in this shot, I wanted to show you the cover unzipped so you have access to the door. It's still locked down in the front, strapped down, but I would unclip that if I was actually going to get into the vehicle. But since I'm not doing that, I'm only demonstrating. Just unzipped it, and you can see you probably could have access into the. Alright, let me zip it back up so I can show you that it's pretty easy and smooth. The zipper is kind of your standard nylon zipper. It's down, it's nice and tight. Good overlay on the top too, so it's sealed on the top and bottom. This is kind of thin, so for the winter time, don't expect much insulation or warmth to be kept in. However, what I also like about it is the reflective tape on here. Because let's say you lived in the city and you're parked on the street or someplace else where the car needs to be seen. It has reflectors on the two corners in the front, the side mirrors, and in the back. So here we are looking at the back of the car. As you can see, the Toyota Avalon is right at the maximum length for this particular size. So it's kind of stretched and tight, which I really like actually. So you can see a nice snug fit on this vehicle. You know, it's a four-door sedan. They have various sizes and they sell them by lengths. This was like 183 to 195 or something like that. And it was a decent price. So all in all, I'm very happy with it. It's a good, nice, tight cover. Fits the vehicle well. And again, here are the straps on the back. It's hanging down a little bit. And to snug it up is really pretty involved. It will not come undone easily. And that's good because the wind can get underneath there and really tug on it and pull it. I've had covers come off especially because they're normally cinched down in the middle. So, you know, the end on the bumper or the end on the hood could always come off, and I've had that happen before. It's kind of rare, but it does happen. So, you know, the two straps, one in front of the wheels and one behind the wheels for the back. The reflective tape, the cotton lining on the front to prevent paint rubs, the large mirror socks to hold the side mirrors. All in all, it's a pretty decent cover. So now this is still all new. So, you know, I haven't been through a winter and summer and a couple of seasons to see how good it lasts. But so far, in comparing to past experience, this has quite a few features that I'm very surprised about, and it should last a few years. This car is used, meaning that we drive it occasionally. We don't usually have to charge the battery, so that means once or twice a month we'll drive it a little bit. So it's not like it stays covered for months and months and months on end. And the reason it's covered now is not so much for the rain, but you know, the leaves are getting ready to turn on the trees. It's fall, and you know, we're going to have a lot of debris coming down on the car. Plus we're getting ready to have our driveway worked on, so I wanted the car out of the way. That's why it's on the grass. So between the rain and the leaves, I covered it up and moved it out of the way. So so far so good with the cover. So as you can see, a nice tight fit on the 185-193 overall length on the Toyota Avalon. I did come out and measure it first before I ordered it. So nice sedan finish for some of your I'd say medium-sized sedans. Your longer ones, your S90s, your BMW 7 Series, especially the stretch ones, the ILs or the LIs. I think the newer ones are LIs. They're going to require longer ones. Your S-Class Mercedes, this will probably fit a S-Class Mercedes. They're not stretched really all that much. Your Lincoln Town cars and stuff like that, you'll definitely need a longer cover. But all in all, just you know, that's just a matter of measuring and checking and buying the correct size. Probably a little bit more to get a, you know, purchase more material. But all in all, again, I'm really pretty happy with it. And you can see it here in the rain. It's definitely dry. It's not letting the rain go through and onto the cotton lining, or if it's cotton at all. But it does feel soft. It's definitely not nylon. So happy about that. So the car cover came with a good sized bag. It's 28 by 24, which is 2 feet 4 inches by 2 feet. Kayme. Focus on car cover since 2000. Anyway, and then the string is just a pull string to tighten it up. So it's not really a stretch string. It's just a regular like shoelace string kind of thing. Also, the bag is very big because what you want to remember is you're more than likely not going to fold it up like it came, you know, in a vacuum seal in a nice little square. Actually, it was about, let me take the brand off, it was about that much all vacuum packed when it came in. So if you just take it and stuff it into the bag, which is typically what I do with all of my covers that I had in the past, it'll fit in there just fine. And you can stuff it in there and then pull the cord and put it away somewhere. Or if you want to be real neat, you know, you'd need a pretty large area to fold it in and just almost think of it like parachute folding. You know, you're just going to need an area to start meticulously drawing the corners in and bringing it together and folding it into a rectangle and then putting it away in the bag. So anyway, that is the car cover video review I did, and it was an Amazon Prime, Amazon Choice. It's like 4,000 reviews. It was above 4 stars. It was like 4.5 stars, and I'd give it that. You know, it's decent, especially for the money. You know, you don't have to pay for a custom job. You get a lot of nice features: the reflective tape, the door access, the lockdowns in front of the front wheel and behind the back wheel. That is fantastic. That by itself is just, I cannot tell you how many times I've had to throw a cord underneath the car to try and lock down a car cover. So that in by itself is fantastic for me. So anyway, thank you for watching.